So how has the Partnership for Good Governance been supporting the Eastern Partnership countries in the area of corruption and indeed also money laundering?
Absolutely. We have 5 country-specific projects and 1 regional project with the aim of combating corruption, money laundering and terrorist financing. These are projects that are really owned and led by the countries concerned, and we support them in their efforts on the basis of the findings of our monitoring body, GRECO, that's the anti-corruption body, and Moneyval, that's our anti-money laundering body. We're achieving results. For example, in Armenia, we worked with the countries to finalize a new legislation on civil asset forfeiture. Now, this legislation really aims at depriving criminals of the proceeds of their criminal activity. With countries like Georgia or Ukraine, we have been working to help them implement their anti-money laundering laws. And that really means that these laws will not just remain papers, but will be implemented in practice. That's making sure that, after all, crime doesn't pay.
How does the Partnership for Good Governance achieve the European Union 2020 deliverables and indeed the implementation of the GRECO and Moneyval recommendations?
Absolutely. Clearly, the EU 2020 deliverables include, amongst other, the fact that these countries have to implement all our GRECO recommendations to them. And so there is a clear link between our work with these countries, our cooperation activities, and the findings of our monitoring body. So, for example, when GRECO issued recommendations on corruption prevention of members of parliament, judges and prosecutors, we work with these countries to help them implement those recommendations. And again, we are achieving very concrete and practical results. In countries like Armenia, we have been working with the authorities to set up and help them work the Corruption Prevention Commission. That's a body that has the responsibility to ensure integrity of public officials. In countries like Georgia, in the area of financial investigations, asset recovery and beneficial ownership identification, we worked very much to help the authorities implement their anti-money laundering system and bring it on par, not just with the Council of Europe standards, but also with the European Union legislation on combating money laundering. So really, all our work is very much integrated and aims at achieving the EU 2020 deliverables.
And what about citizens? What concrete examples are there of PGG benefits to Europe's 820 plus million citizens?
Well, clearly everything we're doing has a direct, immediate impact on the population. I mean, if you think about it, less corruption means better public services. Less corruption means better infrastructures. It means more economic growth. It means fairer competition. It means more taxes collected. So fundamentally, with less corruption, we're all better off. And so our projects with these countries have an immediate direct impact on the population as a whole.